And that's a whole other story time. If you guys want a story time of what went down that night, let me know in the comments down below, because it was intense. I forgot about that. But anywho, hey everyone, and welcome to my mukbang. That's what we're doing today, in case, you know, you haven't clued in and read the title, which, big truck going by. Anywho, I just didn't know what to eat today, and I've been, like, in this little food funk where, like, nothing's satisfying me. And so I was like, I'm just gonna get a caterpillar roll. So I ordered sushi, and as you see, I got my caterpillar roll. I was really sad because I hadn't had sushi in a long time because the sushi place I go to was closed for health violations on, like, their sauces and stuff. But they've reopened, and the last time I had gone, I got a caterpillar roll. My sister got something else. She got sick, and then a couple days later they were closed, right? So, anywho, I've never had a problem with caterpillar roll, and I've had it again since they've been reopened, so I was like, and because I'm a picky, I got 2 caterpillar rolls because that'll be my dinner as well. Like, I probably can't eat 2, but it's crazy. They usually give you your food. I'm surprised it's in 2 different containers. Actually, I think they forgot about one of them, so that's why it's in 2. Look how much soy sauce they gave me. Like, okay, like, legit, they usually only give me, like, 2. And then chopsticks. But I got my own chopsticks because I'm fancy. But this is gonna be such a real video with me that, you know, we're gonna do it right. So, I just got back. I'm in my jeans. I don't like wearing pants when I get home, so there those puppies are gonna go. So then I get to be comfy. He texts me. Text on my bed. Hi. He's meowing at me. Hi, boy. Sorry, my room's a mess. I'm just really going through everything. So I'm in my knee-high socks and my big oversized hoodie, and I'm gonna cross my legs because I don't like sit normally. Well, like, that sounds weird, but yeah, normally I sit cross-legged and comfy in my comfy clothes. So that's what we're doing. No pants, long socks, hoodie. I'm like this because it's really rainy and crappy outside. So yeah. And okay, so that's a long ass intro. I'm sorry, I'm just blabbing. But other than my sushi, I'm someone who likes drinks. So on my drive home, I was like, I should get a pop. So I got a cream soda. I don't usually drink pop, but if I do, it's like cream soda. You know, sometimes ginger ale or grape pop or something. I'm not a big pop person, but I was like, this is a little spicy, and I have like kind of a, I had some heartburn this morning, so I was like, I just want something to cut. And then I grabbed myself an aloe water and watermelon peach, because these you get at the corner stores. Like, these are my special treat ones. And then I've got my water. There went my coaster. And then I have my actual aloe water because I'm obsessed. Did I just take 2 drinks in a row? Oh well. That's me. So, lots of times I have 3 drinks. Like, I'll have a water, an aloe water, and like an iced tea, or my special drink, whatever it is, right? I'm just a happy person drinking all my drinks, apparently. Keep the aloe water close, the other aloe water close for now. So, I've decided I'm just gonna get into my food, and what I'm gonna do in this video is, since we're like all comfortable and myself, I'm just gonna kind of chat with you guys, be honest about myself, and honestly, that's something I've struggled with my whole life. I've never been someone to pretend to be someone else, but I've always been afraid to be myself. I like, you know, with people I don't know, it's not like I'm pretending to be someone else, it's just I don't show my fullness, you know what I mean? Like, I keep my stuff to myself, like stuff that I think people will judge me on, or whatever the case may be, right? So I'm very scared and self-conscious about being myself, and that's sad, but it's true, right? So I have just, I don't know, lately I've just been truly accepting myself, I guess. Since I turned 26, my life kind of turned around because my mental health, and I kind of got it dealt with and all that stuff. I love sushi so much, especially caviar roll. And if you're wondering what's in my caterpillar roll, it's like basic rice and sushi, or seaweed, right? Then there's cucumber, avocado, prawn tempura, masago, which is like fish eggs. I think that's the right word. And then avocado on top with mayo and spicy mayo. So good. Anywho, so where was I? Oh yeah. So once I was 26, I started like being like, okay, this is who I am. Like, these are the things that I can't not be anymore, right? So I started accepting myself and figuring out who I was. And these things that I've kept buried inside because I was ashamed or scared of being judged or whatever, I started accepting. And then the relationship I'm in now, like my last relationship, I was like ashamed of parts of me, right? Because anyway, so with my relationship now, I've kind of hid those things as well. Jinx just jumped on my bed as well. I take a picture of cute kitties. Sorry. So, in my relationship now, I wasn't, like, totally open either. I was scared to be 100% myself because I didn't want him to judge me or think I was a bad person or whatever. Like, I was very honest about my past and everything, but things that still were me, that I was, you know what I mean? Recently, that stuff hasn't been a secret anymore. I've got to be me. I'm comfortable, I'm me. And I'm accepted and still loved for that. The people in my family and my boyfriend and the people who mean a lot to me, they know all of this about me now. Like, I've opened up with the people that love me and they still love me. So I wanted to open up and be honest with you guys and just with myself and anybody who I am and like what I've been hiding and how it's, I don't know, I'm starting to feel really great about myself because I'm being me. I'm no longer apologetically myself. I'm just me. So, the main little thing about me is I'd say I'm a fairly sexual person. Like, yeah, there's just, I guess that's the way you put it. Ever since I was younger, I've always, you know, like, been interested in things like that. I don't know why. Call me a weirdo, I don't know. But, so, okay, so I remember being a young kid and like being interested in dirty magazines and like thinking like, that would be cool to do when I'm older. Yeah. And like, I remember in like, I hadn't even had sex and I was like curious about like anal or, do you know what I mean? Like I would be like, oh, I'd be willing to try that. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, and like I was a late bloomer when it came to sex and all that stuff, like totally. Like it wasn't until I was 16 that I ever thought about anything. I know it wasn't until I was in my 20s that I started like exploring my interests, I guess. And then yeah, so anyway, 1 year for Halloween, as you've seen in a video of mine, I was a stripper for Halloween, or a hooker. I was a hooker for Halloween. That's worse. So yeah, I wanted to be a whore for Halloween. So I dressed as, you know, a hoe. And I went trick-or-treating. And I wasn't the size that should be dressing like that. Like, you know, do you, your size, right? But I wasn't. I shouldn't have. I've seen pictures. I shouldn't have. So anyway, in middle school, me and my friends used to pole dance. Like, she had poles in her basement, right? And I remember, like, we'd dance on the poles and we'd get her little brother to judge us. Like, weird. But, I had so much fun. I've always loved dancing on poles. Like, you know? And then when I was a kid, I was like, I want to grow up and be a stripper. No lie. Like, before I was even a sexual person, I wanted to grow up to be a stripper. I don't know why. That was me. Right? It sounds so weird. But, yeah, so now that I've kind of, like, opened up with Rusty and explained, hey, like, you know, like, I'm kind of interested in this kind of world, and, like, I'm not interested in cheating or anything like that, but it's, like, making money off my body while I'm still, like, young enough and have a decent enough body. I feel like, I'm being so honest, this is gonna be so weird when I come back to edit, and I'm gonna be like, oh, I can't believe I'm posting this. But anyway, moving on. So after being honest and stuff, and this year I had my champagne birthday, so I turned 28 on the 28th of March, and best birthday ever. It's so memorable. I entered a wet t-shirt contest. No one was in town to take me, so my mom took me because my mom's awesome. And she took me to my first wet t-shirt contest where I got drunk and I won that month. I won it. Hands down, I won it. And I won $250 on my birthday. It was such a great experience. I felt so amazing, right? I was proud of myself. And then, like, it's so weird. I have the worst anxiety, worst social anxiety. I can't go and talk to strangers. Like, even signing up for the contest, I'm like, I'm here for the contest. Like, so shy. But then when I get on stage, I'm like, yeah! Like, woo! Like, I'm up here. I'm gonna perform. You know what I mean? It's so weird. Like, I have the worst anxiety, but when I get on that stage, I'm like, yeah, I got this. It's weird, but next month in September, there's another wet t-shirt contest as well as an amateur night, which I don't know, I might try out for. I don't know. But as you guys have seen, I've been practicing my pole moves. It's given me so much confidence. I think that's probably maybe the reason I'm able to be, like, sharing this story. Oh my god, I'm not even eating my food. I'm just talking. I just talked for like 15 minutes. So yeah, I've only so far done 2 days of pole practice and not even that much time, but I, like, could hold myself up on the pole and I feel so great and confident and sexy and strong when I'm, you know, like, I'm not even dressed anything. Like, I'm just normal. I'm just basic me, right? But I just feel amazing. And so, like, opening up my sexuality has made me a happier person. It was something I was ashamed of and kept secret for so long. And then, you know, once I kind of opened up, everything kind of just started falling into place. Like, my boyfriend's just, like, you know, down. He bought me a pole, for crying out loud. Like, and that made me so happy. And, like, that's the best gift I could have ever got, to be honest. I am so freaking happy about my freaking pole and the stage he built me. Like, oh, I'm so happy. So, like, by embracing my sexuality and not being ashamed of who I am and having the people around me know who I am and accept me, I'm becoming a happier person. And that's, like, it's such an amazing feeling because, like, I've been so sick my whole life. I've been so, you know, down on myself, so insecure. And, like, I love lingerie. Like, it's my favorite thing. I've been like really cleaning and organizing and setting up my room and making it my, you know what I mean? Like really going ham. That tote right there, you know, you can't really see it, but it's like one of those big totes. Yeah, that's full of lingerie and it's not even finished. Like, it's not even all my lingerie. And I still want more because I just love dressing up and being sexy and getting into character. Like, I always liked beauty, and I always liked acting, and I always liked being sexy. Like, I don't think I'm like, ooh, I'm sexy, but like, do you know what I mean? You get in that set and you're like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, that makes me feel so good about myself. And there's nothing wrong with feeling good about yourself. And if you're a more sexual person, if you're not, you know, like, even when I was bigger, I liked to do all that stuff, right? And now I'm a lot smaller than I used to be. So I feel a lot better because I never felt myself when I was bigger. I was like, I'm not meant to be big, right? I'm small. You know, I'm meant to be small. Like, I know I'm not the smallest person, but for me, I'm small, right? Anywho, yeah, I've always loved, like, lingerie, underwear. Like, I've always had so much of that stuff, right? I've always loved doing photo shoots with my sister when we were growing up. Or, like, putting on shows for my mom. I was gonna get into a lot more in this video, but I feel like I've just talked about me and my sexuality for, like, most of it. So I think that's where, like, I'll leave it. Like, not, like, leave this video, but, like, I'll just have that the only thing I talk about in this one, right? Because it's, like, I can open up about my other things eventually. So, I'm kind of full now. I still have 2 pieces left. See, I couldn't eat 2, I told you. And then my mouth's kind of on fire. But I also wanted to thank you guys as well. Because me doing videos that I like doing, like being in lingerie or showing you guys my pole and stuff like that, you guys react well to it and you guys leave the nicest comments and I appreciate it so much, and it like motivates me to keep doing more, and that has also helped in my confidence, I guess. And I don't know, like, it feels good. I don't know. So I just wanted to say thank you to you guys as well, because, you know, I'm a pretty happy girl being pretty much myself, so I'm sorry if this video was boring or odd or just all over the place, but I just kind of wanted to get it off my chest and talk openly and kind of be myself for a moment, and it feels really good, so might do this a little bit more. So yeah, if you guys have any video requests, please leave them in the comments down below, because, you know, I would like to know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and appreciated me being 100, because that's what I was. So yeah. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video, whenever that may be.